Hi, this is Gordon Kramer from the TAMAMSHUD blog, the leading fact and evidence-based blog on the SOMERTON Man case. What you see on screen right now is the outer cover of a copy of the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam, the exact same edition of which that was given to Alf Boxall, the army lieutenant, by the nurse Justin before he left on a trip up to Morotai, I think it was, at the end of the war in 1945. What we're going to be looking at in particular is the cover of this book. Not so much the outer cover of the book, but the cover inside. Let me show you. Here's the inscription page. At the top we see the inscription handwritten by and signed by Justin, with the number 70 here, which was added much later in 1976-77 by Alf Boxall. Our focus today is not that verse, nor is it this image. It's this piece here, this piece of the cover where it folded over into the book itself. There was something not quite right about it, and I couldn't quite put my finger on that, so I took a closer look. And here we see it. This looks quite ordinary. Something not quite right about the areas I've highlighted, but I couldn't quite get it to gel. Then I realized, of course, if I were hiding something, would I hide it this way, or would I invert it? I think I'd have inverted it, and that's what I did. And this is looking down at the edge of the book. Across here you will see some strange looking things happening. Look at this little black dot, and immediately above it here you will see the letters A, D, A, 3, 4, 2, and that could be a 9 after it. Underneath it, it looks like God. Beneath that, and then a W and a series of numbers, another W, an X, another X, going back up to the top just here, and inside this box more strings of numbers and some letters written very neatly. There's a 2, 9, 9, 5, a 3, and more again, and more again, and more again, and again, and again. This bears a striking resemblance to a thing called a one-time pad that some people may be familiar with. One-time pads contain strings of letters and numbers that are added to codes and messages to make them more difficult to crack, and sometimes almost impossible. So that is part one concluded. One look at this book, and there was something very, very interesting and very, very different. In the next session we're going to be looking at this page. This is the title page. We'll be looking at the text and this little image down here, and we'll see what we can find in the way of secrets on this page, and you better believe there are plenty of them. I hope this has been of interest for you, and thank you so much for listening. Drop by the blog if you get the chance, tamamshud.blogspot.com. Lots and lots of information in there for you to get. I'll be back up here within another week or so, maybe less, with this particular page in focus. Cheers for now.